Salutations, everybody. Until now, we have been coding in Thunkable and code.org. Today, we'll be exploring a new website called CodePen.io. It allows you to have hands-on experience with web development. I'll show you how to log in and sign up. It requires mastery for 3 different coding languages: CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. I will show you the basics you need to know while working on this website. Once you have mastered CodePen.io and make magnificent projects, you're on the road to making a real website/blog that everybody can see. See you in the video! Hello everybody, so now let us get started. So now let's just search up on Google or any other Safari, Microsoft, Chrome, any other search engine. You can just search up CodePen.io/pen. And right now I've already signed in, as you can see, my projects. I'm just gonna sign out and I'm gonna log out. And yes, so now for you, do sign up, and you do sign up with email. Now I know my password, my name, username, email, and you have to choose a password. And I know my password and I'm just doing it with it. So you have to just do this and then press submit, and then boom, you can start coding. A new pen. So we just go into this person with the cube head. Anyways, so we do new pen. This CodePen, this is like a web designer. So there's like 3 coding languages: JS, JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. So CSS is basically like the designing, like how to design like the colors, font sizes, height, width, and those stuff. And like the HTML is like the kind of like the basic part, and the and the JavaScript is like where all the functions and other stuff take place. Let's just start. So in HTML, everything starts with a less than operator, then HTML, then greater than operator. Now we have to do that again, except with the slash at the beginning, and boom, yeah. Everything inside will be in the HTML program. So let's just say, let's see. Okay, HEAD and /HEAD. Okay, now HEAD stands for heading, and guess what this stands for? Just guess. It's really easy. Body stands for body. I mean, really. Body. Okay. So head, body. Have you noticed this in writing? Like a head of a paragraph and the body of a paragraph? This is what HTML is kind of like. So first, this HTML, it declares, hey program, start now. And this, it means like, okay, what is the heading? And this one is like the body of the paragraph. So let's just create a head. I'm just gonna do this. It means title, hence the name. Just gonna create my name, /TATLY. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so that is the title of this program. Not the title, but like the title of the heading. And now let's go into the body. So, okay, so this H1. Well, what does that mean? H1 means like heading 1. So, let's just do heading 1. This Ashu and the closing /H1. So like you might be thinking, why is there HTML and then there's a slash at the next one? I mean, these are like, this is the beginning, this is the end. This is the beginning, this is the end. This is the beginning, this is the end. This beginning, this end, this beginning, that. And there are some code in HTML that like don't even need any ending. Like it's I think one image. If you want to like make an image, then it doesn't need like a closing. Anyways, so H1 stands for heading 1. Now there are 6 types of headings. So H1 is the biggest. H2, next, all the way up to H6, the smallest. So as you can see, there are different types of headings, and each of them makes the font go smaller. Yeah. So that's like all the headings. Let's just say I've already logged you into CodePen.io. I'm just showing you right now the basics of this HTML. So let's just say I'm just going to do Sahu, my last name. So let's just say you want this to be red and this one to be blue. So let's go into CSS, and then we have to do the ID. So the ID is H1, and then curly braces, and then color equals red. Now I want the second one to be color equals blue. But hey, what happened to color equals red? Now showing blue only. We want this one to be red and this one to be blue. Well, see, they have the same ID. So we have to change the ID. We can just do H1, and inside the less than and greater than operator, we can do ID equals any random thing. I'm just going to do A. And over here, I can do ID equals B. Now H1, we don't have to do this because now they have a real ID, A. So we have to do hashtag A space. Now this one, hashtag B space. Now the first one is red and the second one is blue. So now we know about IDs. Now let's see, what else can we do? Aha! So right now, let's try to make a button. Remember the less than and greater than. I keep on forgetting for some reason. ID equals C. Now let's do on click equals color. Remember, quotation marks. Color. And remember, we have like there's this less than. Now we have to also end it too. So we can I just want it to be neat, so like that. Space. And now we need like a what do you call it? Text inside the button. So I'm just gonna name it submit. And now we just need to have a closing. Slash button. And like that. Yes. But you might be thinking, color, whoa, what the heck is this? And so we're going to be calling in JavaScript. So function color boom boom curly braces. So when it said on click equals quotation marks color parentheses, we're actually calling a JavaScript function. So Now what happens inside that function? Right now, I want it to be whenever you press submit, then Sahu, this is going to turn into yellow, and this is going to turn into Shitansu, my real name. Function. Now remember, document dot get element. I'm going to explain this to you by no spaces, ID. Now, what is the ID of Sahu? It is B. So B. And then dot style dot color equals yellow. Okay, you might be thinking, what the heck is document.getElement? That's like sounding like so high level. Well, document actually means we're calling on HTML. It's kind of like a phone number. It'd be like, whenever submit is clicked, then it'd be like, hello, HTML, please come right now. Please come. And yeah. And also, I totally forgot to tell you, but in CSS and JavaScript, never forget the semicolon. If it doesn't do that, then it won't work. Look over here. What does it say? Cannot set property color of undefined. What? Oh. I just made a spelling mistake. Now are you happy? Yes. Now whenever I press submit, then it's turning into yellow. Actually, I'm going to turn it to green, by the way, because it's not good in the white background. Green. I'll submit, boom, it turns into green. Now, we also want to change Ashu into Shitansu. So let's just do that. Document, same thing. Document get element by ID, but remember, I has to be capitalized, B has to be capitalized, and E has to be capitalized. So get element by ID. What is the ID of this? It is A. And dot inner HTML equals Shitansu and semicolon. So you're probably thinking, what is inner HTML? It's basically the same. It's like, if we just go into code.org, there's something called set text. I think you know that already if you watched my previous videos. So set text. So inner HTML is basically the same thing as set text, as in style.color. That means set property color in code.org. Now, this is the same thing as set text. Now let's just check. Boom. Yeah. Shitansu Sahu. And you can add like a lot of things. I'm just gonna go whatever. Before you do that, before you get out, press save. So this doesn't save automatically like code.org. You have to press the save button. And yeah. So I'm just gonna go into here. I'm going to show you my Albert Einstein. So, what is that? I have no idea. So learn of Albert Einstein. Learn about one of the greatest scientists of all time. Here's some information about him. And blah, 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 blah. So, I'm going to show you what we did over here. So, if you even, title, Albert Einstein. That's the title. And this is the head. So, the body. H1 ID equals name heading on click equals change color, whatever. So let's just click on H1. This is H1. Where is H1? This? Yes. Now it turned into blue. H1 ID equals name heading. So this is ID equals name heading. On click. Yeah, we clicked it and changed color into blue. Albert Einstein. And inside is Albert Einstein. Now I also added an image. I totally forgot to show you that. So image, it's you have to do. Okay, I'm just gonna go back. Oh, save. Always save. We always have to save. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go back here. I want, yes. Okay, now how to do image. So you can, image is actually one of the code that doesn't require like an ending. So img source equals, and we just get an address. No, don't. So do cool picture. I'm showing. Oh wow, wow, wow. Which one should I choose? I'm just gonna choose this. I have no idea. No. I'm just gonna choose this. Copy image address. And like that. It's just black. And boom, it shows over here. Submit. But this why is like this right by the submit? I don't want it to be right by. I want it to be under. So how we can do that? We can do okay. So we can do this. BR this. BR this. So what this is also another one of those code that doesn't need an ending. So what does BR mean? It means break. That means like that's the same thing as enter or return. As you can see, I'm making lines. But it's so big. And so let's do that. So let's go into CSS because that's the place where we can do all our design components. Did it just sound like we're in code.org? I have no idea. So img, and we can do the height as colon. Let's just do 300px. That means pixels. Now width, $300px. Yeah. Height and width. Why isn't this purple? Why isn't this purple? It's supposed to be purple. Oh, I forgot. We need to do the semicolon. Remember to do the semicolon, please. Thank you. Even I can't do it. So the width has to be a little bit bigger. Let's do that. 500. Yes, now it's good. Shitansu Safu. Submit. And I already did it. Okay, let's just go back. Oh, remember to save, my friends, or it's not even gonna save. And let's go back. No, not there. Wow, what just happened? Yeah, so let's go into here. Ashu's first web page. Hi, I am Ashu. No. I'm just gonna go view, press, and look at how many stuff there are. Goes in the body, goes here. I have no idea. Wow, I wrote a lot. And let's see, what did we do that's not there? As you can see, I used H6, H5, H4, H3, H2, and H1 over here. Now function, and same thing over here like that. And I did colors for each one of them. And so you might be thinking, where did I get these weird numbers? So let's go into assets. In assets, we can like even get some photos. We can just search up photos for trees, and boom, it'll give us some beautiful pictures of. Is that a tree? Is this a tree? So weird. And these colors, we can even. So let's just say we want this color. Then we can just press it, and then it copied. Now we can X. And then we could put it over here. And yeah. And I've been thinking, what the border. Like, how did we do this border? We can do this. Border style. Remember the hyphen. Equals solid. So there's no dotted or stars or any other like design. And border color equals black. This is for this one. Now background color light blue. I'm just gonna do a different color. Yeah. So that's the background color. And text align center. So this means like everything is in the center. Text align center, hence the name. And yeah, so that's basically an intro of JavaScript, CSS, and HTML in CodePen.io. So I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.